We go back to our breaking news in downtown LA.
Firefighters are working to get the upper hand on a big fire at a commercial building. CBS News' Connor Finnstrom is live near that building on Margot Street, not far from South Olive and Pico Boulevard. Cara.
Sharon, huge plumes of black smoke still rising from this fire, which is burning here in a busy stretch of downtown. And we're on the backside. You can see along the tops of those adjacent buildings, firefighters are really staging a defensive firefight at this point because they had to pull back from the main building. That fire just too intense, and you can see the streams of water pouring in on the fire. I want to bring in, as we look at this, a spokesperson with the LAFD, Brandon Silverman. Talk to us about what's been happening here this morning as we show our viewers at home some video shot just within the last hour.
Okay, so yeah, upon arrival, firefighters found a approximately 50-foot by 100-foot commercial building, a one-story with heavy smoke showing. They initially went into offensive operations, pulling hose lines inside the structure, trying to find a seat of the fire to knock it down. And due to the extensive storage and pallets inside of the building and the heavy fire load, shortly after making that initial entry, firefighters were pulled out of the building, off of the roof, to go into defensive operations for their safety. So they're now putting large amounts of water on from the outside, and we're protecting all the exposures, the other buildings that are around that structure, so that we can prevent the fire from spreading.
Have you been able to keep the fire to just this one building?
As of now, it seems so. We are having some heavy smoke conditions in some of the exposures, and firefighters are doing their best to isolate the fire to where it originally started.
We can see fire trucks stationed all around this. Give us a feel for the response out here. I know there are concerns because this is a busy area.
Right, yeah, of course, this is downtown Los Angeles, so traffic conditions normally are heavy. Luckily, this is early in the morning, but people are starting to make their way into work, so we do have several streets blocked off in this area immediately surrounding this building. We have over 150 firefighters assigned to this fire at this time, so this is definitely a very large operation.
We've heard no injuries reported at this point. Do you know if this building was empty at the time?
I don't have exact reports of whether there were any occupants at the time when firefighters arrived, but it was around 5 o'clock in the morning. But fortunately, we do not have any reports of injuries for civilians or firefighters.
So what is the word to folks who might be coming to work in this area of downtown this morning?
I would definitely try to avoid this general area, take other streets.
All right, Jeff, Sharon, giving you another look at the smoke there rising. We'll keep you updated throughout the morning. But again, the good news, no injuries at this point. Firefighters continuing to battle this one.